Layla, look at me. Look at me. Look right here. What's your name? Huh?
Layla.
What's your name again?
Layla.
Okay, Layla. We here for the rally for the Troy Davis, Save Troy Davis campaign. And you are 3 years old, and this is going down in history. Come on, Layla, let's go. This is part 3 of the Urban League in Los Angeles, California, at the rally for the Save the Troy Davis campaign. Yes. All right, brother.
What's the news?
This is an opportunity for us. And I think we have to recognize some breakthroughs in our community right now. Because there are way too many injustices happening. From educational systems to crime in our community, to lack of health care. I think there's enough issues for us to get some collective outrage. And hopefully today will be that spark. I appreciate a peaceful protest that we've come together today to do that.
Wow.
My hope is that this leads to something very, very deep and meaningful in terms of uniting us all. So let me pass the microphone to my friend and brother, Reverend Eric Lee.
Teach. Right. Lee.
Don't you run over her. Oh my goodness. Let's put her right out here where I can see her.
What it shows today is a couple things. That our society still has a long way to go from the savage mindset of killing people, whether it's through the criminal justice system or whether it's through war. That it's a culture of violence that we need to address. It also shows that our voice of moral authority still is required today. That we need to speak up loudly and clearly and aggressively against any form of violence. We cannot rest any longer and think that people are going to do what's right to do just because. We have to claim and reclaim the moral authority to speak life into this country, to speak justice into this country, to speak peace into this country, to speak equality. This is nothing but the same old mess that comes from the savagery of slavery, Jim Crow segregation, and legal discrimination. And so we need to reclaim the moral authority that has been placed upon us so that the oppressor can no longer oppress and we can bring the justice to our people. I'm hoping and praying that this brother does not meet death. But if he does, as Brother said, it is a rallying call for us to speak up against the injustices that continue to plague our country. We cannot stop here. We must start here. And always remember this brother in our hearts and our minds and our prayers, because we are Troy Davis.
That's right, that's right.
God bless you all.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you.
Our next speaker, okay. Yes, sir. Our next speaker will be a sister that's been in this movement for years.
Yeah. 4 o'clock. It's like silent.
Okay.
It's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock now?
4 o'clock.
No, well, okay. No. Hold it. I just got off the phone from the ladder. Oh, let me give an update. I'm sorry.
Let me give a quick community update. I just got off the phone from Atlanta, and those that have smartphones, we've been up on CNN and elsewhere. His lawyers did file an emergency stay with the U.S. Supreme Court because his stay of execution was turned down by the Georgia Supreme Court.
So this is his final appeal. So right now it's 4 o'clock, but at this point he's still living. I just got the phone. My friends are watching CNN.
That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right.
Amen.
That's right.
So at this point, let's do what we can do and just not give up hope. But I would be remiss if I didn't bring up Sister Shimbuku of the US organization, representing Dr. Malana Karenga, founder of Kwanzaa. As I said, I'm just being honest, the group he founded, they've been on the front lines of the struggle and the movement since I was like in diapers. So I want the sister to be able to speak, as she so articulately does, and I've seen it in action over the years, Sister Shimbuku.
That's right, that's right.
Somebody got it. I send warm greetings from our chairman, Dr. Malana Karenga, who unfortunately wasn't able to be here this afternoon, but is with us in spirit. And I want to say that we have these stickers that say we are all Troy Davis, which means that we understand that black freedom and black rights are indivisible. And as long as one black person is denied their freedom, denied their rights, denied their human dignity, we are all denied. That's our sense of unity that we feel with Troy Davis and with all black people, because we know he represents only one example of what's happening across this country to black people and to people of color unjustly. Also, we want to be reminded of the words of Frederick Douglass, who said back in the 1800s, do you know how much pressure our people will put on another people? Do you know how much pressure will be put on us? The answer to that question is the exact amount that we allow. So until and unless we continue to intensify our struggle, to continue to unite and organize, this kind of thing will continue to happen to us as a people and as a country. And so one of the responses we could have this afternoon is to be sad, to be crushed, to feel powerless. Another expression is to be mad. We say don't cry, scream. Don't be sad, be mad, organize, continue to intensify the struggle. Asante Sana.
Our next speaker, she didn't want to speak, but she's been in the movement for too long, Sister Nana. She's been drafted. I want to thank her for all her hard work. You did a good job last night when we were out here.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. I'm in the harmony. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. Until the life of a black man, black mother's child, is as important as the life of any man, any mother's son. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. Those that believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. So Brother Troy, we who believe in freedom, we're gonna rest until it comes. That's right.
Brother, this
Thank you,
is
sister.
I do poetry and I feel close, but that's
I want to
poetry business. But
say something about the women, the sisters,
the website
of all
Universal
races.
Communication among
They're the
public,
backbone, of this struggle, this movement.
what have you, yes.
And even when I got tired and thirsty, what's your name, sister?
I'm Cynthia.
Cynthia.
But there was another woman here.
But I want to thank you because I've seen you in the movement, but I just admire your courage because when I was too thirsty and wanted to give me something to eat and drink and told you, look, let's take a lunch break, you're like, no, I'm not thirsty, I'm tired, I want to keep fighting for Troy Davis. So I just appreciate you and others who are here, in South Central with us because our struggle is one.
This is the first time I've been to this area.
Yeah, I've never seen you before, but when you're here, you're at home.
Well, I do. Thank you.
You're at home.
Thank you.
And you're safe. We got you. So I do want to recognize another organizational leader and some other activists, but Paulette Gibson represents the NAACP of Compton. They're one of us you came way from Compton in LA to stand up. So come on, Paulette, the president of the Compton NAACP.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for being here and supporting. We know justice in America, for us, the long struggle, and we have not arrived there yet. Unfortunately, America don't think like we do. We know that the justice system is an institutionalized way of racism. And we're here to say we're not going to take it no more. This is we're not going back to 1911. This is 2011. We're still fighting for the same things we've been fighting for 100 years. Just to be treated equal. Just to be treated equal. We don't want no favoritism. We don't want no favors. We just want to do what's right. That's right. When we're innocent, we want to say we're innocent. Give us a chance like anybody else. Give Troy Davis his right and his team. That's all he's asking for. If there's any doubt, just a little bit of doubt, somebody ought to hear that. And if witnesses were to us, that's not an accident. That happens all the time. That's the norm. And we got to change the norm. This cannot be business as usual. We got to keep on fighting past the day because it can't be business as usual. It's a new day in a new world order. And there needs to be a revolution throughout this country. And it needs not to be televised.
Thank you, Paulette. Our next speaker is a young man from Watts, and I always take special pride when I see him because I felt like I was one of his mentors, one of my students, one of my friends, my brother, my comrade. He's been in this movement for years. Reverend K.W. Toulis of Welland Baptist Street Church. One of our young leaders in the community. Thank you, Najee. My statement is simple. Innocent people should not die. No one should die. No one has the right to take death. And today we stand here today and we're praying for the Davis family, that entire family. I know it's rallies like this one going on all across our country. And so we're not in this alone. And let us continue to stand up. And let us continue to allow our voices to be heard. And let us continue to use our voices like Triumph from Zion, letting them know that we will not accept less. And we are all here to stand together. Thank you.
Amen.
We have at least two more speakers before we conclude the official program. I want to bring another young activist in the community. Don't shake me off, brother. This man fights his sake. Brother Kokai. Come on, brother. This is the movement. You've been drafted.
Hey, I just want to say thank you.
They got to hear you. Just keep pushing. It's a great event. Just keep pushing and keep it override. We got Sister Linda J. Then we'll have an announcement. Then we'll have a closing prayer for the official part of the program. Okay.